It's easier to just
Go.
slide. Welcome to the Southern California Volleyball Report. I'm Chris Tobolski, and on my left is Alix Klineman. She just recently graduated Stanford University, where she was named the 2010 Volleyball Magazine Player of the Year, as well as the Pac-10 Conference Player of the Year. Congratulations, and thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to be here.
Alix is one of the most accomplished prep female volleyball players of all time in Southern California. She won 3 CIF titles with Miracosta from 2003 to 2005, as well as 3 state championships with the Mustangs from 2004 to 2006. So Alix, can you just share what it's like to be one of the most accomplished players in Southern California? Not to embarrass you, but you had a heck of a high school career.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I ever really stopped to look back on it that much or to think about what awards I got, but I just know that I was a part of a great program at Miracosta and a great tradition, and we had a lot of talented players. So I think I kind of took that for granted a little bit at the time and just thought that was the norm, but it was a pretty special thing.
Alix is currently a member of the women's national training team, and I think she's currently practicing out at Anaheim. You want to tell us what's going on with the team and just what's going on with you and how that's coming and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I've been there for about a month or 2 now, and some of the team is actually playing the Grand Prix right now, and then the rest of us are just training and kind of have our own off season right now, and a lot of us are just working on getting stronger while they're gone, and when they get back, hopefully we can compete and get better.
Can you talk about your career at Stanford, and it was capped with the Player of the Year award here last season? Going in, did you expect to have the type of success there that you did, or was it a surprise to you even?
I mean, I think it was a pretty smooth transition from high school to college, just because I played at a pretty high level in high school, but even with all the awards that I had, I wish that I could have finished even on a higher note, because on a team level, we didn't go as far as we'd hoped the last couple years. So the first couple years was really exciting to go to the Final Four, and then the last couple years, even though I had a good season, I would have rather I would have given that up to go to the Final Four again.
Mm-hmm. Now Alix has a younger sister, Maddie, who is a current member of the girls team at Miracosta. Can you talk about your relationship, and how much does volleyball factor into your relationship with her?
Yeah, I mean, we're really close, and I think she's kind of grown up around volleyball, so she's pretty lucky in that sense. But I think it hasn't been until a few years ago that she really started getting into it, because I think in the beginning she was forced to be around it because of me and my brother, and now I think she's really learning to love it for herself, and she's really growing into her own, and she's going to UCLA in 2 years, so I'm really proud of her.
Can you talk about just maybe your biggest thrill so far as a player, and maybe your biggest accomplishment, or what you feel is your most important thing so far?
Thrill. I think I've just been lucky to be a part of a lot of great teams. I think Stanford for sure was one of them, going to the Final Four back-to-back years. Playing USA Junior and youth teams growing up and going to World Championships, that was really exciting, and obviously playing in a great high school program was really instrumental to my success. So.
I know it hasn't been all glitz and glamour to this point, and I'm sure there's a lot of young female volleyball players who would aspire to have the success you've had so far and reach the point you've reached. Can you just talk about what it takes and all the sacrifices and all the stuff you had to give up? Like I said, it's not all fun and games. I know there's a lot of stuff you gave up. Can you just talk and let them know what it takes and really what you had to go through to get to this point?
I mean, I think for anyone to be really good at their sport, I think it's just a huge time commitment, and you really have to want it to be your first priority. I think another thing that a lot of athletes struggle with is just injuries, and I think that can be really discouraging for a lot of people. And I had shoulder surgery, and it was really tough, and for a year I felt like I wasn't playing the kind of volleyball that I should have been. But I think if your heart's in it and that's what you want to do, I mean, you just have to work at it, and you have to be in the training room every day, and you have to just protect your body in any way that you can, whether it be lifting or seeing the trainer or whatever. But I think it's a lot of time at the end of the day, and if that's what you want to do, it's worth it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Alix. We appreciate it so much.
Thanks for having me.
All right.